Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Dìdi, if I pronounced that correctly. And this movie came out in 2024, and it's a kind of an indie film, and I don't know how many people have seen it, but I liked this movie. I didn't love it. I found it to be something like Lady Bird, where it's pretty much all about its characters and not really where the plot goes. That's kind of what I got out of this movie, and I liked the film overall. Although it is reminiscent of some other movies that I have seen, I wasn't disappointed with anything that it did just in terms of the structure or the story because it's all fairly well done. The characters are very interesting, and I kind of liked the dynamic between the main character and his sister, how they kind of hate each other, but in a way they do love each other by the end of the day. And it's just how their relationship is, and I liked where that went. And this movie was pretty funny at times. Like the comedy overall, I thought was working for me, and there was a little bit of romance in the film that I thought was kind of cute. The film had plenty of energy to it, and that's also what kept me going. And the movie does exactly what it wants to, and it hits the emotions well enough. And everything that it's going for works, I feel. My criticisms with this movie is that there's a couple, I guess, action scenes with this film that I didn't think were very well shot or edited well. And sure, they only go on for like a minute, but they do stand out, and there's nothing really impressive about them, and it kind of just felt a little all over the place. Some of the acting wasn't great. There was a scene where characters are supposed to be in a sad moment, and I just wasn't really buying their performances. And despite this movie having really good energy throughout, there were points in this movie where I caught myself just thinking about other things and just not really fully into the film, because just about everything that's in this movie just reminded me of other films and how much more I enjoyed those. Not that this movie is bad because of me thinking of other things while watching it, but rather I just wished that there was something else for me to chew on that didn't really feel like it was just repeating things that I already have thought about, or just elements that I've seen in other films that just did it better for me. Like, there were points where this movie reminded me of Grave of the Fireflies, briefly, I guess, and like Lady Bird, that's also something that this movie reminded me of, and overall, this is a movie where it's not really about where the plot goes. It's more or less about the characters, and the characters are likable or at least interesting. And there's a lot of characters in this movie. Some have more screen time than others. And this movie is nice and short. It's only an hour and a half, which is always appreciated, or at least for me. It doesn't overstay its welcome. And there's plenty to like about in this film. To be honest, when the movie was over, I was like, that was good. I don't really have any reason to come back to this movie, sadly. Like, it's not a film that I'm rushing out to see, nor is it a film that I would probably ever rewatch. Like, there's just other movies out there that I like a lot better, for one, and I would recommend it to people, and I do think it's a good movie to show to people. But overall, it's decent. I don't really have much else to say about it. The only thing that I didn't really mention about the movie is that I kind of liked following the main character and how he's always trying to fit in with other people and other friend groups, and things just never really work out. And watching him go from A to B was always interesting. Just watching him progress as the movie goes along, and the movie is sad at times, and it's fun and playful at other points, comedic at certain points, and there's a lot going on in this movie that I thoroughly enjoyed, for sure. But that's about all I have to say about Dìdi. It was good. I liked it. Not much else to it. It's a solid film that I would recommend, and what else do you want? So, it's a good movie. Check it out. It's currently on Amazon Prime. That's how I watched it. So that's where I would recommend you watch it. I know it's on other streaming services, but that's just where I saw it. So Anyways, check this movie out whenever you get the chance, and with all that being said, I'm going to give Dìdi a 6 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of Dìdi, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Jane Got a Gun. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.